Hello everyone, welcome back to Tarot with Shizu. My name is Shizu and I will be facilitating your tarot reading today. Now, if you have been here before, thank you, first of all. You might have noticed that I do the readings based on the time of the year, time of the month, that sort of thing. So there was a reading for mid-March and also first bit of April. But I thought that maybe today I will change the approach of the reading so that whenever you come to this video, that's the right timing for you. Even if it's not 2022, it could be 3022. And then if you, it's probably not. It will be in the archaeological museum if Earth still exists, if we still exist. But anyways, without further ado, I would like you to focus on the notion that if I were to hear a piece of advice, what would it be? That sort of thing. So if you believe in a higher power of any sort, you can ask that higher power to give you a piece of advice. If not, you can just randomly select one, or you can ask your inner guidance, the inner wisdom or higher self or what have you, to pick a card to listen to the message that card has to offer. So let's begin. Now, as usual, I have shuffled and selected 3 cards, so let's take a look. Yes, I love the color blue. So let's say this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. Let me line them up. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. So, maybe you could sit nice and comfortably with your spine a little straight but not too straight so that you're relaxed in the spine. You can also close your eyes. You might not need your eyes to select one card, number 1, 2, or 3. You might like to take deeper breaths to calm down and select one card. All right, so let's go to card number 1. Oh, before we start, I'm sorry. The deck we're using today is the traditional, original tarot deck in the Anglophone world, English-speaking world. It's a Rider-Waite deck, but this is not just an ordinary Rider-Waite deck. Look how small it is. It's a miniature version, just to give you a comparison. These are the cards that I used in the previous reading. So it's the cat people, the tarot of the cat people. So basically the cards are about a half the size of a normal card. So this is a normal card size, and then this is the miniature version. I find them so fun and so adorable, and often when I shuffle them, some cards come out like, hello, this is the message. So actually that's how I selected today's 3 cards. Actually, they came out, just jumped out. So it was an interesting experience. So let's go to card number 1. Card number 1, you have the 9 of Cups card. So as you can probably see, these neatly placed and harmoniously placed cups are at the are behind this person, seated quite comfortably, I might add. And traditionally speaking, 9 of Cups is one of the luckiest cards you can get in tarot. So this is great. It's almost like wish coming true, any wish coming true. But this is the card, this is the suit. This is the suit of cups. So it signifies the emotional contentment, emotional happiness, more so than the material happiness. Yes, the material happiness might be there, but even without a ton of money in your bank account, you are, this man, this person is very content, very happy. He does look quite rich though, actually. But he's crossing his arms, very content, almost pleased with himself. It's like, yes, this is good. This is very good. I am very happy. So this is the state, really. So there's no bad thing that can be said about it, honestly. So in terms of what sort of message do I need to listen to, I would say continue feeling that joy, that comes from within, or that joyful feelings, those joyful feelings got your back, so like these cups are at his back, right? So all those happy memories and happy thoughts and happy feelings, mostly the feelings, because it's the suit of cups. Cups are about feelings and emotions, right? So focus on those because they back you up, so the message is to continue feeling that sense of joy, and maybe you can share it with other people too, because you have a lot of them. One thing that I could add as a little bit of precautionary remark is to be careful what you wish for. I'm sure you hear that quite often. Be careful what you wish for. You might get it. So it's one of those, because, the sense of joy can sometimes turn into a little bit of anxiety or fear too, right? Because emotions can change. And when you focus on fear, you might actually start behaving to usher in more of the fear. So really what you wish, you can get it. So make sure you continue to focus on that sense of joy and contentment. And I would even add peace, the sense of peace. So congratulations, you're getting the 9 of Cups, one of the luckiest cards in the tarot system. So, card number 2, you get the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. So the Queen of Cups, as you can see, this is a person who is pensive, meditative, calm, and very loving. So if you have gotten this card and asked for a message, then I would say the message is to focus on your loving thoughts and loving feelings and kindness, compassion even. So the Queen of Cups, you don't have to be a woman to embody those traits, the personality traits of the Queen of Cups. You can be a man, woman, anywhere in between or beyond to embody the traits of the Queen of Cups. As I said, she is the symbol of kindness, maturity, and compassion. Now, in some ways, she also symbolizes intuition and almost psychic abilities. So now you don't have to prescribe to astrology, but a lot of times the Queen of Cups is associated with the water signs. So sun, moon, or rising signs, if you are familiar with astrology. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I personally think the Queen of Cups really embodies all the positiveness of Pisces. She is kind, she's intuitive, she's almost psychic, she's compassionate, she's dreamy, and just she's fluid, she flows. So those are the beautiful attributes of this personality, the Queen of Cups. So yeah, as a message, I would say focus on your intuitions and feelings, and be meditative. So don't react very fast based on the feelings you get, because see how pensive she looks? So it's almost like doing meditation. You acknowledge the emotions that arise within you, and you witness them. Don't push them away. You witness them, but you take a little moment without reacting. So that's the beautiful thing about Queen of Cups. She's very intuitive, very wise, very emotional, but at the same time, she can sit there not reacting, right? When she needs to, she will. But it's that pensiveness that signifies the Queen of Cups. I find that very beautiful and very admirable. So yes, continue being pensive, and if you would like to meditate or start meditating or continue meditating, then I would encourage you to do that. So whatever type of meditation that suits you. All right, so that was card number 2. Card number 3. So you get King of Cups. Very nice. So the King of Cups is a person, not necessarily man. You don't have to be a man to embody the personal or the personality traits of King of Cups, but it's a person who is very in tune with emotions and feelings. So the Suit of Cups is about emotions and feelings, and also sometimes spiritual contentment. So he's got all of that. He's the king of his emotions. So he can be very calm, not reacting to any of the emotions readily, right? And he's there and he has so much emotional maturity. Now, the difference between the King of Cups and other court cards, so before, if you didn't watch the number 2, so number 2 people got the Queen of Cups. Yeah. So the difference between the King of Cups and, let's say, the Queen of Cups is that you see that he has one foot forward. So he is quite strong in his belief that he can put his foot down, quite literally. So when he thinks, when he feels that something has to be a certain way, he can put his foot down. At the same time, he is feeling all those emotions and staying calm about it. So there is that a little bit of authority about this King of Cups. Just because you feel a lot of things doesn't mean that you have to pay attention to all the whims of everyone else. When something has to be done, something has to be done, and you put your foot down, and that sort of thing. And it could also be the emotional boundaries, right? Again, King of Cups is very wise and intuitive enough that he knows how other people are feeling. And again, he knows how to put his boundaries, right? So this is how much I can take, but no more than that sort of thing. So again, it's about putting your foot down in a more of an assertive way, authoritative way. Still soft because it's the King of Cups, and the cups are very fluid and very soft and meditative and calm. But again, there is that strength about that. So let's say if you ask, like, what do I need to hear right now? I would say emulate those qualities of the King of Cups. Continue feeling all those emotions and feelings, and listening to your intuitions, and set your boundaries for yourself and for others as well, because I've read that the most compassionate people are actually with the strongest boundaries, and the most clear boundaries, because when you set your boundaries, people know how much you can take and how much you don't take, right? So it's actually an act of compassion to tell people what bothers you and how much you can take it, and that sort of thing. The King of Cups, master of emotions, and you can put your foot down when you need to. So we have seen all the cards. I have seen all the cards. You might not have. And what was interesting about it is that all the 3 cards, and I didn't plan this, honestly, they came out as I was shuffling. It's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, I thought 1, 2, 3, there you go. So they came out, and they're all cups. So I would imagine that right now for a lot of people, it's an emotionally charged time, whether good or bad, probably both. Now, one of the cards was more toward just a lot of contentment, a lot of joy, and that's wonderful. 2 others are more about being in charge of your own emotions and not reacting readily. Just because you feel everything doesn't mean that you have to react to everything, right? So yeah, it's an interesting time, I think. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in the world, right? So no wonder that a lot of people might be emotional. So I think it might be a good idea for all of us to sit and witness what sort of feelings come up and not necessarily reacting to them. And I think that would probably work to our best interest. So when you are in an emotionally charged situation, just sit back, take a breath, and then see what the next action is for you. So I hope it was helpful to you. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good day. Bye.